think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Oh, they could be caught out here. Ronaldinho gathers from the goal kick. Great vision. Oh, good read.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Barella. Now he's got space here. And he cuts out the supply. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And here's Vieri. Ronaldinho. He won't be happy with that one. And Jamal. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Tevez really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Rijkaard is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Van Dijk with the slide tackle there. Chance for a shot! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 20. Viene sostituito
To increase the lead.
Attenzione, un cambio.
And Iker somehow saves it. Pedri. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Taken back almost at once. And he has been fouled there. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Defending was strong and firm. Great ball if he can get there. Araujo, Vieri is onto it in a flash. And the pass is intercepted. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now it's Martinez. Looking for the run. Messi goes steaming forward. Some resolute defending there. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's picked his way through. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, that's fabulous. Messi. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Rijkaard, who does have an assist to his name. Rijkaard is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Opts for safety. And that's going up front in a hurry. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he's managed to get free. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. So we've reached the hour mark. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Messi. Edmilson produces the perfect tackle there. Engages and forces him off the ball.
This is the time you need that pace.
Lovely ball and a real chance now. He can get that clear. Tevez. Tevez! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Has a look and plays it forward. Couldn't squeeze it through. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
And that's gone loose. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Turns and goes back. Hernandez looking to penetrate opposition lines.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
That pass has been well intercepted.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He's got away.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Ball driven towards the far post. Well read, and the danger is averted. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Vieri. He is through here. Tevez. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble.
And Tevez! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Now it's Vieri. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Here, there's the shot! It's in! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Milan could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
He's found a way through.
Messi.
And Iker Casillas somehow saves it. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Stojkovic. And that will be the final act. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running.
Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Hernandez is herring after that one. And it's Ronaldinho. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Pass somewhat off target. And that's put paid to a promising move. Tries a deft little ball. He's picked his way through. That'll be a corner. And we have our very first corner. Stojkovic with the short one. Milan are looking to go forward now. Martinez. Now it's Messi.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Oh, that's really good play on the right, he's driving forward. There's a no-nonsense tackle.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers, don't concede the opener.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Passing is crisp and sharp. That ball looks a good one. Nice control. Oh, what's he giving here? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Messi! It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. He's had a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And now a sudden chance to counter. Pedri! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
So, third corner of the game. And he's only too happy to take that back. And this is Messi. That has not gone well. And it's Pedri. Played back in. That's very neat. It's Raul! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Raul really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 4 coming up here. And now they can spring out of defence. Nicked it back promptly. Messi. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Tevez was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Tevez! Rijkaard, he's gone for goal! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Rijkaard brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Rijkaard. That's good running with the ball. They want to be quick to... And Martinez! It's loose now and they want to get it back. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Martinez. Shot could be on. Vieri was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Struck first time. Ronaldinho gets into some space. And the header is disappointing in the end.
That's good play, plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Messi.
Questo uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Now it's Tevez. Makaleli. And it's Messi. He is through here.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
That's clever. There's the shot! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. And we are up to the break.
A very entertaining half, Peter. The game's been played at a really good intensity. It's been open. It's been quite end to end, and I think the crowd are really immersing themselves into this.
He's tried one! Oh, it rattles the bar! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Bergomi
are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Milan trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably...
Can he finish? He scores! First blood drawn. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Numero 11.
Milan have fired themselves in front.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
And he's managed to get free. Messi, nice bit of trickery. Finds himself... Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. And that's going to be a booking.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
So, this to restore parity. And Iker Casillas somehow saves it.
Oh, once the save was made, the change to both mindsets could be hugely telling now.
Martinez. Pedri. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. And it's Hernandez. Edmilson. Looking for the run. Oh, Red, nice interception. Araujo. And that's another good win of the ball. That is good alertness. Threads one in. That's ruffled a few feathers. Well dealt with. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Tevez. He's having a go. It's there. Two up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Oh, that's a key interception. That's a cute ball. No, it's come to nothing. Hernandez. Raul. Now it's Vieri. It's played through for him. Pedri. Aims beyond the defence. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And he cuts out the supply. Martinez. Martinez. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Nicely shaped ball.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. 75 minutes played. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
And it's Makalele. Out towards the flank. That's a throw.
I'm not.
Cambio di giocatori.
Thuram plays it long. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He has found it. Yamal! And it's hit the woodwork and out. Now it's Stojkovic. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Edmilson. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Oh, sweet feet. Edmilson. Araujo does really well to win the ball there. He's found a way through. Stood up well to him there. Now, can they get him away? Yamal picks it up out wide. He's gone direct here. Edmilson.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's a sharp little ball here. That's a sharp pass. And this is Tevez. Van Dijk gets a foot in here. Tevez unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
He saw the danger and he went crashing in.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Raul. Now it's Vieri. Nesta. Couldn't squeeze it through.
Pretty robust defending.
And the referee brings it to a close. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. The action has already started. And that's put paid to him. Oh, what has happened here? Deflected behind for a corner kick. And we have our very first corner. Shot, surely! Cleared without complication. And now a sudden chance to counter. Driving forward.
Such good technique.
Messi purring. He's having a shot! That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Milan have the chance to go the other way.
They don't come much harder, Peter, than Giuseppe Bergomi, and I can tell you that from personal experience.
Traditional Italian.
Even his handshake is hard, but a level setter when it comes to discipline and organisation, not to mention his leadership qualities.
Don't argue with him. Thuram. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. And he cuts out the supply. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to...
It's roll! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. Vieri has got himself a free kick. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Not the most accurate pass. Ronaldinho. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Messi. He's picked his way through. Now it's Martinez. Stojkovic. Probing pass. Messi picks it up out wide. That's tidy. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Raul. No goals as yet.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Now it's Messi. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And the counter is on. Well timed, excellent interception. Couldn't squeeze it through. And it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Vieri. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. He won't be happy with that one. Aims beyond the defence. Face to face, shapes to shoot! And he's done it! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Messi, big header! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
That's going in strongly.
Vieri has been caught there, it's a foul.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best. I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
Now it's Martinez. And that has put paid to that. Bergomi kept his eye on it, and he's there. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Nesta gets across to intercept that.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's shifting through the gears here. Tries to cross. Oh, that's a fine interception. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Ronaldinho. Well, no joy this time. It is a corner. Milan have their second corner now.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Raul, who does have an assist to his name. And the pass is intercepted. And there is the half-time whistle. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. So your views on the first half?
OK, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Goes for a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, that wasn't far away. So, third corner of the game. Stojkovic goes short. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Milan are down to 10 men. Great chance here from position A1. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Stojkovic! So their fourth corner of the game. They've played it short. Ronaldinho. Well, that pass isn't the best. Now then, the ball's come loose. Milan are looking to go forward now. Knocks it into space. Great chance! It's bounced back off the post. Edmilson. No way through there. He's a sharp little ball here. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. They're up to 5 corners now. Stojkovic plays it short. Still just a single goal between the sides. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Tevez. Stojkovic. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played. Well,
oh, he's been caught on it here. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And here's Vieri.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
This ended up in no man's land. Played with speed from back to front. Tries to play it through. Oh, there's the shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! It's a goal! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Sostituzione per il Milan, numero 32, Tevez, lascia il campo per il numero 4.
Searching passes played there.
Sostituzione.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation, no more, no less.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Milson. Hernandez gets a foot in here. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And here's Vieri. Now who's going to be first to this? And this is Vieri. And that is expertly dealt with. Nesta. Edmilson. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Great vision. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Threads one in. He's away. He's through and all alone. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. The chance to pull further clear. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Nicely weighted ball. Now a Droll. He could be in here. Can he finish? And it's there! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive. The finish, exquisite.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would...
Tries a shot! He's put it wide. Raul. Ambitious ball here. No luck with that dink over the top.
Ci saranno 5 minuti di recupero.
No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 17.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Numero 16. Attenzione, un cambio.
And that is a routine catch. And he's been shifted off it. Makalele demonstrating his defensive quality there. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Now it's Raul. Pedri. Well, that looks a decent ball. Shot a goal! It hurts, does it not? Oh, reality hurts.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is not...
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can...
And that will be the final act. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Raul taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match. So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We have already started here. Stojkovic. Cross flung in towards them. And one more try! And that is wildly off target.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Nicolo Barella is by all accounts a jack of all trades, and I think that's a very good way of describing how this player operates, because he's growing into one of Italy's most important midfielders, and he always has a say in what's going on, and he looks like captain material for the future. I think this guy has a lovely presence about him.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Messi. That's been slipped through. Decent chance!
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Played out to the right. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Van Nistelrooy! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Tries to get it clear. And it's Barella.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's not got that quite right. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Raul will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That is lovely. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Brighton looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Raul. Now, can they get him away? Chance! They've scored!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Convertido en el minuto 28. Número 14.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. 30 minutes gone. Thinks about the shot. Well back!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's gone for a throw-in. And he's forced to go back. Dunk. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Back towards the middle. Dunk, tidy with his distribution. And here's Welbeck. Welbeck. And that's an excellent interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
One 0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Vifa. Vifa. Rutter. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Rutter. Out to the right. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And here's Vieri. Raul. Rutter. Dunk. And there is the half-time whistle. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. So, views on the first half?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter, be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
futbolistas ya están entrando al campo de juego.
And we're underway again.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Van Dijk. Moved on forwards. That's good running with the ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Stojkovic. Now it's Vieri. This ended up in no man's land. Now it's Welbeck. Looking for the run, and he welcomes it in. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Chance here to counter. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Kadiolu. Rutter. And it's FIFA. That's good play. Oh, they could break here. Driving forward. Oh, he's burst through. That's a lovely pass.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did there. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Now it's Messi. Played out to the left flank.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Rutter. Needs the return pass. Played out towards the right wing.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And here's Vieri. Van Nist, he's going for goal. He should have put that one away.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Kadiolu. Rutter. Still just that single goal, and we are nearly done. And this is Welbeck. He's on it. Can he get away? Oh, important interception.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
And this is Messi. Oh, he's been quick chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Tries the cut back.
this usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Rutter. I think we're just about done here. Rutter. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's a pretty loose pass. Rutter. And time is up. Relief finally.
Neue Mitteilung. Video ist angehakt.